Let's examine the most compelling reason to adopt Mediterranean eating patterns: longevity and health span extension. The real-world evidence from blue zones combined with large-scale research provides extraordinary support for these dietary patterns as tools for living longer and healthier lives. Blue zones are regions where people live exceptionally long lives with low rates of chronic disease. Sardinia and Icaria are Mediterranean islands included in this group. Researchers have studied what these populations do differently, and diet consistently emerges as a critical factor. These aren't people following the latest nutritional science. They're eating traditional patterns passed down through generations. The Mediterranean blue zone diets share common elements: abundant vegetables and legumes, whole grains, olive oil as the primary fat, moderate amounts of fish, minimal red meat, and regular but moderate wine consumption with meals. They're not vegetarian but plant predominant. Food is fresh, local, and minimally processed because industrial food processing hadn't reached these regions when current elderly residents formed their eating habits. But diet alone doesn't explain blue zone longevity. These populations also maintain high levels of daily physical activity through walking and manual labor, strong social connections and family bonds, sense of purpose, stress management through cultural practices, and adequate sleep. The synergy between diet and these other lifestyle factors probably matters more than any single element. The large-scale research complements blue zone observations with controlled data. PRODIMED enrolled over 7,400 participants and showed Mediterranean diet reduced cardiovascular events by about 30%. The HALE project examined diet and healthy aging across Europe. Multiple meta-analyses have found Mediterranean diet associates with reduced all-cause mortality. People following these patterns simply die at lower rates from all causes combined. Disease-specific benefits extend across multiple systems. Cardiovascular disease reduction is most established, but cognitive decline, certain cancers, type 2 diabetes, and depression also show lower incidence with Mediterranean dietary patterns. We're talking about comprehensive health protection, not just addressing one disease. Health span extension matters as much as lifespan. Living longer while suffering from multiple chronic diseases isn't the goal. Mediterranean patterns appear to compress morbidity, keeping people healthier deeper into life so that disability and disease occupy a shorter period before death. People following these patterns maintain functional independence, cognitive function, and quality of life into advanced age. The biomarkers of aging that improve with Mediterranean patterns include inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein and IL-6, oxidative stress markers, telomere length in some studies, and various biological age clocks that integrate multiple physiological markers. These suggest slower biological aging relative to chronological age. Implementing not just the diet but the broader lifestyle requires examining all elements. Regular physical activity doesn't mean gym memberships necessarily. Walking, gardening, taking stairs, staying active throughout the day all contribute. Social connection means prioritizing relationships, eating meals with others, maintaining friendships and family bonds. Stress management involves finding practices that work for you: meditation, time in nature, hobbies, spiritual practices. Purpose and meaning in life show remarkable correlations with longevity. Blue zone populations often have strong sense of purpose through family roles, community involvement, or meaningful work that continues into old age. Finding what gives your life meaning and pursuing it actively contributes to both health span and lifespan. Creating sustainable lifelong habits rather than short-term interventions is the fundamental mindset shift. These aren't diets you go on and off. They're eating patterns you adopt permanently. The Mediterranean and patterns are sustainable because they're flexible, culturally diverse, include foods people enjoy, and don't require deprivation or constant willpower. Realistic expectations about longevity benefits are important. Diet and lifestyle can't overcome genetics entirely. Not everyone following Mediterranean patterns will live to 100. But population-level evidence shows clear benefits, and individual choices shift your odds meaningfully toward better outcomes. Tracking long-term health indicators provides motivation. Annual physical exams with comprehensive labs show how your biomarkers change. Blood pressure, lipid panels, inflammatory markers, glucose control. Watching these improve or remain optimal reinforces that your choices matter. Functional measures like how you feel, energy levels, physical capability, and mental clarity are equally important feedback. The latest research continues expanding our understanding of how Mediterranean diets support healthy aging. Studies on the microbiome show these patterns promote beneficial bacterial diversity. Research on cellular senescence and inflammaging suggests these diets may slow fundamental aging processes. The evidence base continues growing stronger.